Yo, it's your boy Drizzum Gaming back with another NBA 2K17 Blacktop gameplay. And if you see on the screen, I'm using Derrick Rose with his future teammates LeBron James and Kevin Love. And I don't know, man, as you heard me talk about in my last video, maybe Kyrie, the only trade that I see that makes sense, going to the Timberwolves, teaming up with Cat, Jimmy Butler in the game. Who knows? But anyway, the real reason I came to talk about this video is the Derrick Rose signing. I really want to know how you guys feel about it. I know how I feel about it. I really feel like the signing was decent at best. I mean, not even decent. It was a really good pickup for a team that's contending, that needs like that one extra piece to push them over Golden State, possibly. Now, as I talked about in my last video, I think keeping Kyrie is very important. I think keeping that team together is really going to help them get back to the finals. But I really feel good about this Derrick Rose pickup. I know he's not the MVP Derrick Rose that everybody's looking for. I know his knees are blown out. I know he doesn't have it anymore. But he's still Derrick Rose. And I feel like last year, seeing him healthy for just about the whole season, he really showed a lot of signs of that old Derrick Rose that we know and love. I just really wonder how he's going to fit into their system, because I know if Kyrie stays, that he's definitely going to have to come off the bench. And I feel like he may be comfortable with that. I feel like he knows that coming in. I feel like he's probably going to be easily, if considered the sixth man, he's easily going to be the sixth man of the year. So I definitely feel like this is a great, I wouldn't even say good, a great pickup for the Cavaliers. And what's really been a lackluster offseason, to be honest. As I said before in my previous video, the Cleveland Cavalier organization as a whole this offseason, they just really didn't make any moves. They didn't go after anybody. If I'm not wrong, I don't think they had any draft picks this year. If they had any, they probably didn't pick up anyone that's a big name, of course. But that's not really important. I think they still had some front office issues that they were dealing with. And then they still had to hire a GM. So, I mean, if you know anything about basketball, that's really important. I feel like this is one of the few moves since LeBron came back to Cleveland that he really didn't have a hand in. I mean, you really didn't hear much about LeBron asking for any players or requesting a player play with him. I genuinely feel like Derrick Rose wanted to contend again, and he wanted to be with another great player. And I mean, yeah, Carmelo was great, but I don't feel like the Nick situation last year was really the best situation for him. Carmelo, Porzingis, I mean, that whole meltdown last year, that's a different story for a different video for a different time. I mean, comment down below if you want me to talk about the Knicks situation, but right now we're just going to focus on Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose had he had a pretty average starter type year last year. His numbers look pretty good. Of course, you know, nothing big as far as anything outstanding. You know, he hit a couple game winners. You know, he had some big time dunks, some big time defensive plays. Like I said, he still kind of looks like the old Derrick Rose to me. So I kind of wonder if taking him off the floor and not having him start and not having to play those big time minutes is going to be better for him, especially with his health problems. I mean, honestly, I'd be really, really excited to see how well Derrick Rose can play. You know, it's always said often that LeBron makes his teammates better. And I feel like this is one of those situations. I mean, everybody remembers those epic battles that him and LeBron had when LeBron was in Miami, and LeBron even went out on a limb one of those playoff series to guard him. Like he didn't want anybody else to guard him. He wanted to guard him. So I mean, that's a lot of due respect and due diligence to Derrick Rose. Like I said, that was then, this is now. And it's even more ironic that number one, Jimmy Butler just got traded to the Timberwolves. That's one of the landing spots that Kyrie's hoping for. And Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler used to be teammates there. So, I mean, it's funny how that worked out, because that was one of the reasons that Derrick Rose got traded away, because he wasn't the centerpiece anymore. And then Jimmy Butler was, and now Jimmy Butler he's no longer the centerpiece. So, I mean, all in all, guys, I give this pickup alone, I give it like a B minus. I mean, there wasn't a lot of point guards out there, but still a great point guard. Like I said, let me know down below in the comment section how you feel about the Cavaliers picking up Derrick Rose. What do you think he's going to do this year? Other than that, as always, like the video, share it to your friends, comment down below, let me know what else you want to see, what else you want me to talk about. But until next time, Brody season. We out.